Good morning, my name is Daniel McIntyre, and I just want to tell you a little bit about the nitty and gritty of flatbed trucking in particular, since that's the industry that I'm in. It's a great industry to be in. Maybe you're wondering about getting into it, either as a current van driver, or completely you're going to school and just wondering about it and wanting to know what it's like these days. It's a wonderful experience. If you make it a wonderful experience, you're going to be out here a week at a time at least. A lot of flatbedding companies get you home on weekends. Weekends can mean anything from, Friday night to Sunday morning to Saturday night to Sunday morning. Yes, that's what a weekend is. You don't always get your 34-hour reset. You don't always get 52 hours in. It's what you make of it, and a lot of it falls on you. A lot of people don't realize that. I didn't realize that when I first started. I thought I was doing a good job, and I think a lot of that comes with you go out with a trainer for a number of weeks, depending on the company, and you're out with a trainer. At some point, you're going to start running team with your trainer, which means you can go a lot more miles than you're going to be able to go solo. And so things kind of are a little bit different. You might be able to sleep in till 9 o'clock one morning because your appointment's not till 10 and things like that. But when you become solo, it's all on you, buddy. And having a good dispatcher is a lot of it. It really is. And having, a dispatcher that's got your back, it's a difference. And I went through 3 dispatchers. I'm my third one. And he's the first one that I really believe has my back. But that said, so what do I mean by it's all on you as a driver? Well, it is. You're the one out there in the field. You're the one that's got to get loaded at a reasonable time. If you've got to throw tarps on there, you got to learn how to get, quick on throwing the tarps, doing it properly, making it look good, making it DOT safe, and getting out of there ready to go. We all have to deal with these shippers that take forever. And that's just part of the job as well. You're going to do a lot of waiting around. It's not all driving, but once you get the load secured, you're happy with it, and you hit the road, then it's on you to get from point A to point B safely and efficiently, and not have to move your appointment time if at all possible. As the old timers say, truck driving is not a 9-to-5 job, and definitely flatbedding is not a 9-to-5 job. There are times when you have to drive in the middle of the night to get somewhere. There are times when you need to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning and do a split logging with only 8 hours in your sleeper berth and get rolling down the road. There are times that you are exhausted and tired, and you have to determine, am I going to make the money, or am I going to crawl in my sleeper berth and go to sleep? Now, I highly recommend if you're tired, you got to get your rest. But on the flip side, you got to learn to rest while you're driving, not go to sleep, but you have to learn the times you can rest. When you're at shippers, take a quick nap. If you're not doing something and you're in line, there's 4 trucks ahead of you, that's a good time to get a nap in. But if you think this is a sleeping job, it's not. There are times when 2, 3 o'clock in the morning you're actually getting loaded and you're having to tarp the stuff and strap it and all that. So it's not a 9-to-5 job at all. So basically, to be successful, you got to run it that way. And each day as you shut down, you look over the next day, how many more miles you have to go, when your appointment times, when you're going to have to get up, if you're going to be able to leave at that appropriate time. There's a lot of planning that has to go into it. If you do successfully with that, you will do well and you'll make good money out here. And when I say good money, I'm talking at about $800 to $900 a week, especially for a beginner. Now, once you get, your percentages up or your mileage is up and your experience up, there's a chance to make more money than that. A lot of companies are going to promise you about $50,000 a year. I would plan more for about $38,000 probably for your first year. But whatever the case is, it depends on the company, depends on your work ethic, and a lot of other things like that. Just wanted to throw that out there. Hey, if you're sleeping in till 7 o'clock every day, you're probably not going to be successful out here. You're not going to be making the money. You're probably not going to be getting the good loads. So, you know, you have to be ready for that. Like I said, some mornings you got to get up at 4 o'clock. If you're not doing that, at least on occasion, and rolling out about 6 o'clock every morning, it's on you, buddy. There's a reason why you're only making $300 to $400. I hope somehow this helps somebody along the way. Thank you for watching. God bless.